Hello again, YouTube. I'm back. Y'all know when I do videos at this time, it's either some breaking news, I done seen something, or I done heard something that I feel like I need to talk about. And I have a little bit of both. So I'm in the store. I'm on my way home now, but I was in the store getting some gas and some other things. And this guy that I see around that does the same type of work that I do, so we often talk. It was three of us in there. It was a lady, older lady, kind of dark skinned. Him, which he's kind of dark skinned, shorter guy. He's a pretty cool guy though. I mean, I talk to him often. At least he was. But I'm finna show y'all something. I'm going somewhere with this. On this video, I want to talk about and answer the question: am I against relationships? And if so, why? And if not, what relationships do I think are valid, are okay to have? So let's get into this. So this particular guy, he says, "Hey, Chocolate, write my number down," right? All this stuff. And me and him, remember, we often talk, like I be seeing him around. We in the same line of work. I've seen him a couple times around. We always talk. So I'm joking with him. I said, "Man, you got right to it, huh?" And cause I didn't see her hands or anything like that. He said, "Yeah, man." He said, "That wedding ring don't mean nothing." I'm like, "No." I said, "She had a wedding ring on?" I said, "Ah, man." He like, "Hey, man, if another man can get your woman, that ain't your woman." And he's right. Emotional affairs, all of that, that's not your woman. You married the wrong one. You chose somebody that's not yours. Never yours. In fact, that was just a carnival ride. It was carousel, as the Black Ram call it. And it was your turn. But when she had her affair, your turn was over with. It was the person she was dealing with turn. So I can't say, put it this way. I'm not going to talk to him as much. And here's why. Because I don't respect guys just willing to lay down with another man's wife. To me, those are dirtbag ninjas. Like, he seemed like a cool guy, but the fact that he willing to do that just says a lot about any dude that's willing to do that. Like, if I know a lady is married, I'm not gonna try to get with her. If I find out she married, I'm gonna expose her. Now, if he try to be Mr. Macho Man, I'm gonna be like, what you trying to come after me for? I'm telling you what she did, and then I'm gonna handle my business. Cause I do not play, man. I'm not invincible, but I do not play those games. If I come to you, let's say I try to get with a woman and she lied about being married, but then afterwards I found out she was married. And I tell a guy and he tried to come after me, dude, it's open season on him. I'm gonna become a hunter at that point. Cause some of these guys, they just be directing the wrong energies, man. Like if you came to me and told me, "Hey, man, I smashed your wife, man. I was doing all kind of stuff," I'm gonna be like, "Man, that's messed up, man. But you know what? I respect you for coming and tell me." It ain't gonna be no. Now, if I know you, like if you a relative or I grew up with you, we gonna have to shoot it out. We're gonna have to fight because you can't let people disrespect you to that level. That's just me. That's just my thinking. Because especially if you know how I do things, you was out there with me in the world, and you try to sleep with or let's say I get divorce final, this, that, and the other, and somebody trying to be around my kids, it's gonna be open season, and it's not about her. It's me versus you. If you got the audacity to try to lay down with an ex and be under the same roof as my kid, you must think I'm sweet. You gonna find out it's bitter. But another dude, like, let's say I ain't know him and stuff like that, I'd be like, you know what, man, I respect you for coming to tell me. And that's the end of it. That's the end of it. Anything she tries, like, if she doing all that, then she try to hit me with, I'ma laugh at her, and I might flip the bird to the judge. Like, here you go, right here. I got something that I want to give her. You have anything you want to give her right now? Yeah. This right here. Listen, I keep telling y'all I'm not like them other preachers, man. I'm different. Man. Like, put it this way. I'm genuine inside and out, but the gold is mostly inside. Like, it's really, your spiritual life is really about who you are on the inside, more so than the outside. Because if you dead on the inside, but you try to pretend alive on the outside, the Most High he's not going to like you. He's going to want to judge you. He's going to have a disdain toward you. And we saw that in Matthew 23 when he was talking about how they were whitewashed tombs. So, am I against relationships? And the answer is no, I'm not. But I think we need to start making these women earn every day, every minute, every dime that we invest in them. Because a lot of these relationships that you get married, like you get married in a year, 2 years, 3 years, them relationships, some of them might last a while, but a lot of those relationships end up in divorce. People be getting married for all the wrong reasons, and then relationships, those are a high failure rate. So I believe that you make her earn it. You be honest with her every step of the way. You don't mistreat her, but you tell her the truth. You don't pretend like you monogamous, and you not. You practice polygyny, she should know that and have the option to move around and maybe find her a monogamous dude, or at least a dude that's going to try to pretend like he is. So I'm not against relationships. I just think that they're more slower and need to be more slower than people make them. And you need to have more control. Like me personally, just because I'm attracted to somebody physically, I'm not laying down with them. I gotta be attracted to who they are as a person. Now, that being said, going all the way with marriage license, I'm against marriage licenses, man. In fact, I think if you take a liking to somebody to the point where you want to commit to them, and you say, hey, listen, you're going to be my wife, but I'm not getting no marriage license, and I need you to sign this agreement. Because if you turn against me and become somebody different, then I got to be able to dump you and not owe you. If she really into you, she'll agree to it. If she after money or trying to, like, got some type of, like, hidden agenda, I ain't signing up. Okay, well, hey, listen, it was fun while it lasted. I'm not against relationships. I just think it's a way to go about it. And I heard Coach Greg saying something that I said not too long ago, that I think we do need to get back to arranged marriages. Why do I say that? Because you arranged marriage, you're giving it more of a chance to grow. And your motive is right for being in it, usually. So, and then the way I'm going to do it is It's still gonna be an opening. If things get too sour, y'all just move around. Move around. I don't think people should be too quick to have kids. I think you should give it time, let her prove herself that she's gonna be queen and not try to be king. I think that's an important aspect. A woman has to submit to her husband, man. It ain't no ifs, ands about it. Do not marry no woman who doesn't want to submit, who tries to keep her other last name or hyphenate name. Don't do it, man. It ain't that serious. Do y'all know how many women are willing to be what you need and what you want? Why would you get with somebody and you want to find what you find attractive, but you gotta scale back on that caring about looks. Cause like that dude, she was married. You see what I'm talking about? I'm against marriages where people do that. You shouldn't be married. She shouldn't be married if she's willing to lay down with some other dude, go out with some other dude. Because here's what happened with 99% of women. When they taking a liking to somebody else, they start nitpicking and being petty with the guy they with. Every time. That's how you know. That's how I always knew when a girl was being sneaky, because she'll become more combative and she'll become more petty. If your girl is all of a sudden being petty, don't question her. Just investigate without questioning. Investigate without questioning. Some of y'all might have to hire a private investigator. That's better than staying with a woman who ain't right for 10, 15 years. That's better. I mean, it just don't make sense. Some of the stuff guys put themselves through, and I know a lot of people have Stockholm Syndrome, which we talked about today, and a lot of people just don't believe in quitting stuff. Sometimes you have to quit stuff, whether it's a person, a friendship, a job. Some things ain't meant to be forever. It's just not. Like, if I'm friends with you, right? And now, let's say we ain't seen each other in a while, and now you acting funny. You know what that means? We not friends no more. We just associates. That's what that means. And you can't take it the wrong way. Because if you try to make friendship with somebody that's not a friend, something bad is going to happen. Almost every time. So I'm not against relationships. I'm against pandering. Like, there's no need. Like when guys need to stay on code. Like, don't be messing with nobody's wife or trying to mess with nobody's wife. We're going to talk about staying on code tomorrow. Don't be getting with somebody that you know ex. That's off code, man. You never do that. I don't care if you just work with them. I don't care. Even if I don't like you. If I don't like you, I would literally have to hate you. You've been to have to kill somebody in my family or some other weird stuff for me to even consider even dating your girl or your ex. If I know you, she's off limits. There's no need. This is me. I don't have to chase behind, and the selections are not limited with me. I don't have to do that. I think it's disgusting, and guys don't value themselves when they sharing women and stuff. You a nasty dude. You nasty. You don't know what that man be doing. She could be taking the sauce down the throat, and you tongue kissing. I'm not against relationships, but I'm against cheating in marriages. Like, I'm against women cheating, and I'm against men lying as if they're not cheating. You being a wimp. If you got your wife thinking you ain't doing nothing, you shouldn't be doing nothing. If you doing something, she should know about it and have a chance to figure out what she gonna do. Y'all better be careful, because even polygyny, you don't know how the Most High is going to view when you lie to a woman and y'all end up divorced and she end up with somebody else. It's still adultery on her part, but the Most High going to be looking at you too. That's why if you're going to practice polygyny, if you're going to have concubine, you need to make that known up front. You need to have your agreements in place and do what you do. But all that lying, pretending like you monogamous, all that stuff, man, stuff gonna come back on you. We ain't supposed to be lying about anything. So, I'm not against relationships per se, but I think they need to be much slower, and I think it's a certain way to go about it. Every time, your wife should be silent. If she has a suggestion, then she should say something like, I think we need to try something different in regards to that. Let me suggest this to you. That's the wifely talk. Not, I'm not doing that. I'm not moving there. Okay, so you don't want to follow him. He want to relocate. You don't want to follow him, so... And listen, guys, you got to start exposing these women. Stop letting these women hide. If they not following your lead and you end up smashing somebody else, be like, and if she try to play the victim and she ain't had sex with you in 2 years, be like, what I'm supposed to do? I ain't had sex with her in 2 years. Did she tell you that? We got to stop these women from playing the victim, man, at all costs. You don't want to put your business out there, but if she playing a victim, got everybody thinking you just this bad guy, and people still think she's good, it's time for her to get exposed. No, man, I'm against any relationship where the guy is going without sex. I'm against sleeping in other rooms. I think if you sleep in other rooms, you should just go ahead and divorce. Or you should be separated and have an agreement like, look, we separated. We not together. We just in the same house for these kids. I get that. More people should be willing to do that. But people be selfish. They be wanting to beef and fight and argue. Listen, y'all not together, but y'all still parents. I'm against guys sleeping with their ex-wives and their baby mamas. If you're not with her, let it go, man. If you're not trying to get back with her and marry her, let it go, man. Go jag off or get something else. It's a lot of, hey, listen, man. This ain't for kids. I'm going to say it like this. There's a lot of meat out here. You got thin meat, lean. You got rump roast. There's a lot of meat out here. And when I say meat, pause, I'm talking about the biblically endorsed activity. And that's all I'm talking about. I'm talking about female meat. So I'm against all that, man. Like, you not no player, you not no pimp. You know what you are. You a simp and you a wimp. And there's other things that you are when you mess with somebody's ex-wife, or you mess with somebody's wife, that I could properly describe you, but I don't use those terms. I haven't used some of those terms on a consistent basis since 1996. So I can't describe what you are in full detail that messes with somebody's wife or ex-wife. So the relationships that I'm for is relationship when a man is in full control and he's completely honest, and the women he deal with know what he's about. Now, if you practicing polygyny and your wives or your concubines, wife, whatever, don't get along, somebody might have to go. Tell them, like, I want both of y'all, but listen, y'all got to get along. Because some things you should be taking both of them out. Like if you got two wives and you go out to eat, just take them both. But all that catfighting, man, I would dump both of them and I would get two more that's going to like each other. Like sometimes women be getting mad with their friend, their best friend. Hey, I think that scenario could work for a lot of people. If they already best friends and everything's on the table, you got both of them. This ain't nothing weird about this. Somebody told me this polygyny is weird. No, it's not. You ain't been reading your Bible. Remember, monogamy is optional. Polygyny is optional. If you want monogamy, here's how monogamy should go. That woman should be able to fully fulfill your sexual desire. Fully fulfill her desire or her role in the house and whatever else. If she's an older woman, she in her 40s, then that means that childbearing is unlikely. So that means that she has no reason to be at home. She should be bringing in income to make the two of you more richer. Oh, I don't want to, look, I'm not trying to hear none of that garbage, man. These dudes be trying to talk all tough like they just got it going on after they rich. I want to see you talk that stuff if we could go in a time capsule before you got rich. Now you want to say this stuff because you already hear every guy ain't where he gonna be. Nobody trying to hear that, man. That's, to me, some of that's grift. The women, I don't care how much money you got, sometimes it be situations where they need to be adding something to it. You got a young woman, like childbearing age, y'all have kids and stuff, then she should be at home. And the way it should go is before y'all start having kids, y'all already should have everything in place financially. If you don't, try to sock up some money before you start doing all that. All the stuff I'm telling you, these are the relationships I approve of. Monogamy, if that's what a man, if you choose that, not because other people telling you to, but if that's what you choose, I'm telling you how it should go. You shouldn't be jagging off, and you shouldn't be messing with no other women then. If that's what you choose, there you go. So when she say, I'm tired and she don't want to do nothing, you go without. That's what you chose. So, but if you are choosing monogamy with stipulations, expecting her to be what I'm talking about, and she doesn't do it, then guess what? It's time for you to get some reinforcements. Don't do it disrespectfully. Don't let her come home and you viciously clap at somebody else. That could be traumatic for her. Especially some of these women who have the evil desire to starve you out of sex. And they come home and you just all they hear is that clapping sound and strong moaning, groaning. And they open the door and you just annihilating something. That could be traumatic for her. You got to make that known before you start doing it. Don't do it like that. She liable to try to stab you or something. You still got to be careful with them because some of them will try to act like they're going along with it. And then they'll try to heel turn on you. That's why you got to have everything in place. No marriage license. Watch what state you in. Everything. We done been through this in these videos. And I already been through all this and explained all of this stuff to you. If you got any questions, we could talk about it some more. But we got to get this relationship thing right, man. You guys need to understand, you not machismo by messing with other dudes' girl, other dudes' wife. You need to stay on code and respect other men more than that. She said, well, I'm not with him. Okay, I need you to prove this. Call him on the phone. Me personally, I would say if it's iffiness, just let him have her. But anyway, I'm about to get in this house, play some video games, might have me a sippy. Got some wine and stuff. I had to talk about that, man. Dude, I thought he was cool, man. He messing with somebody else's wife, man. I can't mess with people like that, man. But anyway, thanks for watching. Keep tuning in. We got more videos to come tomorrow. This is The Truth, man. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Shout out to my subscribers that have been rolling and rocking with me for a while. I appreciate you. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. Make sure y'all watching the videos in full. And we will see you tomorrow.